In ICRW, a lot of the out-of-the-box reports are great, but there are often times you might need another column that isn't already on the report. My example here, this report is great for looking at an invoice snapshot, but I don't have the reference number, which I might need. Luckily, adding this is very easy. We'll start in another window by going to Reports, Interactive Custom Reports, and then we'll locate that report, and we'll go ahead and click Edit. The report's loading over here, and on my left-hand side, I have folders containing all the columns that I can add to the report. I'll need to figure out what folder that is in to add it. So I'll click this little drop down. And then in any project detail reports, there's a lot of project information up here. Let me make this a little bigger and easier to read. But that's not pertaining to the invoices we want to look at. So I'll go down to this related objects folder. And then this is AR that we're looking at. So I'll open up this AR detail folder. Then the detail is the lines on the invoice, versus the record would be the invoice itself. So then I'll finally open up this AR record. And here's the reference number I wanted. Got it? I'll just double click it. And by default, it will be added right at the end. From here, if I want it over closer to my invoice information, I can just go ahead and drag it over. And there it is. To save, I'll just click this save in the top right. On my other window, next time I run the report, which I can refresh by just clicking view, that column will be added. There we have it. So that was an example of a related object, but there might be other things you want to add. Like say there's something about the customer you want to add. The customer, you can find their folder under this dimensions folder. Then you can expand customer. And then from there, you can choose whatever field you may want. Perhaps you want to add the term that the customer has to the report. Once again, we can drag it to where we want. And we can save again. Conversely, there might be fields on here that you don't want to see. For example, you might find the GL posted date redundant because you always set it equal to the invoice date. In a situation like this, you can go ahead and click this pencil. And then we can remove that GL posted date by clicking the cog here and clicking remove column. The report will warn you before you remove it, just to add a little layer of safety, but you can proceed by clicking OK. And as soon as the report loads, you can see that that column is gone from the report. Conversely, you might want to get rid of a column, but you want it there later in case you decide you want it back. In this situation, we're also able to hide columns. You'll just click on the cog next to the column name here, and then click on this hidden. Once the report's looking how you like, you can go ahead and click save again. And there you have it. Those are some easy ICRW edits that you can easily do on your own.